All right, welcome to Pirate Field. We apologize for the slight technical difficulties, but we are here. And the first batter of the game for Armstrong State Baseball against USC Aiken is Jose Benet, and he strikes out against Tanner Hall. And we are underway here from Pirate Field with Tanner Hall on the hill for the Pirates. The freshman left-hander. 3-0 this season with a 3.54 earned run average, making his fifth start and fifth appearance of the year. And first pitch swinging is the first baseman Jonathan Banks for USC Aiken as we try and get you caught up here. Game 2 of this Peach Bowl Conference Series. Game 1 yesterday won by USC Aiken 9-7 after the Pacers had a 7-0 lead. Pirates came back, tied it at 7 in the 8th inning. But then USC Aiken scored twice in the 9th to take the 9-7 win. Bonilla led things off for the Pacers. Banks is hitting here, the first baseman for USC Aiken. 1-1 count on him. Next pitch from Tanner Hall is low for ball 2. After Banks, it'll be Mitchell Price, the left fielder, Zach Moon, the designated hitter, Dalton Weeks, the third baseman, Niall Goings, the right fielder, Tyler Ammerman, the shortstop, Charles Padilla, the catcher, and Skylar Mercado, the second baseman. As Banks swings and misses for strike 2. Banks had a solo home run in yesterday's game against the Pirates. USC Aiken started that game with 3 home runs in the first inning. Took a 4-0 lead. It eventually ended up being a 7-0 lead before the Pirates came all the way back to tie it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count. Tanner Hall with the pitch, and that is fouled off at the plate. Oh, wait a second. Are they gonna call another catcher interference? I think it is. So catcher's interference on Will Browning. It happened last game. And so that will put Banks on at first with 1 out for Mitchell Price, the left fielder. Price, the 6'1 senior from Columbia, South Carolina. Hitting .265 on the season, 4 homers, 18 runs batted in. He had a home run yesterday. Hall with the pitch, good changeup, and that's a swing and a miss by Price, and it's 0-2. Tanner Hall, the freshman lefty from Warner Robins, Georgia, with the pitch, and that's a little bit outside for ball 1. Hall's numbers this season, 20 and a third innings pitched. He's given up 17 hits, 11 runs, 8 earned. He has walked 10 and struck out 23. As that pitch is inside and low for ball 2. He was the Peach Belt's freshman of the week, the very first week of the season, as he threw a complete game 4-2 win over Embry-Riddle down in Daytona Beach. The 2-2 pitch grounded to third. Gray off balance throw to second in time to get the first or lead runner, but not going to be quick enough to get Price, but it is a out. Banks is out 5-4. Price is now on at first. There's 2 down now for Zach Moon. Moon steps to the plate. 6'4 senior from Snellville, Georgia. Fouls off the first pitch from Hall for strike 1. .320 average this season for Moon. 5 homers, 20 runs batted in. In yesterday's game was 1 for 2 with a double and a couple of walks drawn. Pitch high for ball one, and it's now 1-1. We are just underway. We're in the top of the first inning. Armstrong State and number 9 ranked USC Aiken, game 2 of a 3-game Peach Belt Conference baseball series. On an absolute gorgeous day here in Savannah. Temperatures in the mid-60s, not a cloud in the sky. And breeze initially was blowing out to left, but now has died down a bit as Hall throws over to Price at first to chase him back. Defensively for the Pirates behind Hall, Will Browning behind the plate, Caleb Slaughter at first. Trey Paluski is at second base, Chandler Corley at short, Timothy Gray at third. And then the outfield from left to right, Will Hodges, Mike Warren, and Ryan Patterson. 2 balls, 2 strikes after the foul ball by Moon. Hall with a quick throw over to first, Price back to the bag. It is a full day around the Peach Belt Conference. Plenty of action in the league, including a few other series. Continuing after yesterday's action. The other scores in the league yesterday, UNC Pembroke beat Columbus 2-1. Lander beat North Georgia 9-5. And Georgia Southwestern lost to Augusta 10-5 as there's a pitch swung on and fouled at the plate. And so Moon stays alive. Non-conference scores, Georgia College beat Philadelphia 8-4. Flagler beat Tampa 4-2. That's a matchup of top 20 ranked teams. And Auburn Montgomery and Montevallo played the late game last night. Montevallo won that 4-3. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch fouled back off the bat of Moon, who is a Georgia State transfer. For head coach Kenny Thomas and the USC Aiken Pacers, again ranked 9th in the nation in the latest Collegiate Baseball Division II top 30 coaches poll. 2-2 pitch fouled off again. Tanner Hall working against Zach Moon, trying to get the final out of the first inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch hit in the air but foul down the left side. Mitchell Price leads away from first for USC Aiken. 2-2 pitch lifted in the air, very shallow center field. Mike Warren will come in and make the grab, and that retires the side. The Pacers get a base runner, but nothing else. We go to the bottom of the first. Pirates coming to bat. Bottom of the first inning, Armstrong State will send the following lineup to the plate to face Joseph Benitez, the left-hander for USC Aiken. Mike Warren leads things off. Plays center field, Chandler Corley, the shortstop, bats second. Ryan Patterson, the right fielder, bats third. Zach Goebel, the designated hitter, will bat cleanup. Caleb Slaughter will play first, bat fifth. Will Hodges, the left fielder, bats sixth. Timothy Gray, the third baseman, bats seventh. Will Browning, the catcher, bats eighth. And Trey Paluski, the second baseman, bats ninth. And first pitch swinging as Mike Warren hits this one down the right field line, and it is a fair ball. Or no, that's caught as on the run by Niall Goings in right field. That was a long run for Goings to run down the shot by Warren, and that is the first out of the inning. And Chandler Corley steps in hitting .385, 7 doubles, a homer, 26 runs batted in. Benitez's first pitch to him is outside for a ball. Joseph Benitez, a 6-foot senior lefty from Crofton, Maryland, and a transfer from Old Dominion University. Shot to second. Up with it quickly is Mercado, and Mercado flips to first. And there's 2 down. And that'll bring up Ryan Patterson, who had the big Grand Slam home run yesterday for the Pirates. The senior from Snellville hitting .453, 8 doubles, 4 homers, 30 runs batted in, 2 Grand Slams in as many days. He had one here Wednesday against USC Beaufort. 3 of his 4 home runs this season have been Grand Slams, which ties a Peach Belt Conference single season record, and it's only March 4th. 1-0 pitch from Benitez, grounded to first. Underhanded from the first baseman Banks to the pitcher Padilla covering, and Joseph Benitez works a quick 1-2-3 inning. We head to the second. No score between the Pirates and the Pacers. We head to the top of the second inning for USC Aiken. It'll be Dalton Weeks, Niall Goings, and Tyler Ammerman to face Tanner Hall. Weeks had a pair of hits and a pair of runs batted in yesterday's 9-7 win for USC Aiken. The 6-foot junior from Boyertown, Pennsylvania looks at a strike from Hall, and it's 0-1. Weeks hitting .339, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 4 home runs, 11 runs batted in. Next pitch from Hall is low for a ball. USC Aiken right now atop the Peach Belt Conference standings along with Flagler, as there is a shot into left field. Will Hodges will range over and make the catch. for out number 1. Actually, Aiken 4-0, Flagler 3-0, because Flagler's playing non-conference this weekend. Columbus State was 3-0, but suffered its first league loss last night to Pembroke. As Niall Goings steps in, the 6'4" junior from Marietta swings and misses at the first pitch from Hall for strike 1. Goings hitting .371 with a homer, 6 runs batted in. Swings and misses again, and it's 0-2. In yesterday's game, Goings was 0 for 3 with a run scored, did draw a walk. And the 0-2 delivery is high, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Hall with the pitch, and that's low for ball 2. Tanner Hall out of Houston County High School, Georgia Dugout Club Pitcher of the Year, as that pitch is inside his senior year for Houston County. Swinging a pop-up straight up. Browning doesn't see it, but Tanner Hall does, and Hall will go into foul territory and make the catch. Never mind, I'll do it myself. Tanner Hall makes the play for the second out of the inning. So 2 down for Tyler Ammerman, the shortstop. 5'11" senior from Dublin, Georgia. Comes in hitting .262, 3 homers, 14 runs batted in. Tries to bunt his way on. Bunts it up the first base line. It is a fair ball, and Caleb Slaughter will pick it up, tag Ammerman for the out. 3 up, 3 down go the Pacers in the second. We head to the bottom of the second. Armstrong State coming up. Inning. Armstrong State and USC Aiken scoreless in the second. Goebel, Slaughter, and Hodges to face Joseph Benitez. And Benitez's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Goebel, 6'2" sophomore from Blackshear, Georgia. Benitez delivers. That one is upstairs for a ball. Goebel hitting .338, 5 doubles, 3 home runs, 23 runs batted in. Yesterday, 1 for 5 against the Pacers. Check swing, but that pitch is called a strike, and it's now 1-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and Joseph Benitez has his first strikeout of the game.
That brings up the first baseman from Cochran, Georgia, number 15.
And that will bring up Caleb Slaughter. Last year for Old Dominion, Benitez had a 4.26 earned run average. In 20 appearances and 4 starts, went 1-1 as Will Hodges swings and misses for strike 1. Struck out 26 and 44 in the third innings and was named to the Conference USA Commissioner's Honor Roll. He pitched in 3 years for Old Dominion, 10 games as a freshman, 18 as a sophomore. A 1 pitch high for a ball, and it's 1-1. Caleb Slaughter, 6'3" junior from Cochran, Georgia, hitting .373 with team high 8 doubles, tied with the team lead in that category with Ryan Patterson. Lifts this one very high into shallow center field. And the center fielder, Jose Benillo, will range in and make the play for out number 2.
That brings up the left fielder from Guyton, Georgia, number 23, Will Hodges.
So 2 down for Will Hodges. 6-foot freshman from Guyton, Georgia, hitting .367, 5 doubles, 4 homers, 24 runs driven in. And Benitez's first pitch to him is low and away for ball 1. We talked about Ryan Patterson's 3 grand slams this season. Hodges owns the other 2 grand slams for the Pirates. They were both hit during the weekend series with Payne, second weekend of the season. Helped him earn Peach Belt Freshman of the Week honors that week. As the 2-0 pitch is inside for a ball. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch. That is a strike on the outside corner from the lefty Benitez, and it's 3-1. Benitez has given up just 24 hits, as this is a grounder to short, and that's going to be bobbled by the shortstop, Tyler Ammerman. It would have been a tough play for Ammerman to throw on the run, and that'll be a base hit for Hodges.
That brings up the third baseman from Augusta, Georgia, number 20, Tim Gray.
And it brings up the third baseman, Timothy Gray. Benitez's first pitch to Gray is a little bit low, taken for a ball. The freshman from Augusta, hitting .424, 2 doubles, a triple, a home run, 14 runs batted in. Swing and a miss as Benitez took something off of that pitch, and it's 1-1. Swing and a shot into right field. Goings on the run, and he will make the catch, and that will retire the side. Pirates get a hit, but nothing else. We're through 2 here at Pirate Field. No score between Armstrong State and USC Aiken. We head to the top of the third inning, and the catcher for USC Aiken, Charles Padilla, will lead things off. He'll be followed by Skylar Mercado and Jose Bonilla. Facing Tanner Hall, the freshman lefty for the Pirates, who was allowed just one base runner so far. That was on the catcher's interference by Will Browning. The second batter of the game, first pitch from Hall is low for ball one. Padilla did not start yesterday's game, but appeared late as a defensive replacement. He is a 5'11" senior from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Padilla is hitting .375, 9 hits and 24 at-bats. He has 3 doubles and 13 runs batted in. The 2-0 pitch in the dirt for a ball, and it's 3-0. Already a couple of games in the Peach Belt Conference underway right now. Georgia College leads Philadelphia University 6-2 in the fourth. Bottom of the fourth, Tampa leading Flagler 7-3. Tampa's ranked second in the nation as the 3-0 pitch is a strike to Padilla. Top of the second, the College of St. Rose leads Francis Marion 2-1. And the top of the second, no score between Georgia Southwestern and Augusta. Ball 4 sends Padilla down to first with a leadoff walk here in the third, and it brings up the second baseman, Skylar Mercado.
Now batting the second baseman, number 11, Skylar Mercado.
Mercado, 6-foot senior from the Bronx, hitting .341, 2 homers, 12 runs batted in. Yesterday, in the 9-7 win, Mercado was 1 for 3. First pitch from Hall is a strike, and it's 0-1. Hall's last outing for the Pirates was last Saturday against Davis and Elkins. Through 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, 6 runs, 3 earned, walked 1, struck out 6 in the Pirates' 23-7 win over the Senators, improving his record to 3-0 on the year. One ball, one strike. The pitch is right over the plate, and it's 1-2. Hall's other wins, Embry-Riddle and Payne. He threw 1 in the third against Salem International on February 18th, but was not involved in that decision. As that pitch is in the dirt, blocked by Browning behind the plate, it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Tanner Hall checks the runner Padilla at first and delivers a pitch. Called strike 3 at the knees. And Mercado out on strikes for the first out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game for Hall. And we go back to the top of the order for Jose Bonilla. Bonilla, the Florida Atlantic transfer, struck out to lead off the game. Was 2 for 5 in yesterday's contest with a double and the go-ahead RBI in the 9th. As the Pirates had come all the way back, tied at 7-7 in the 8th, and then the top of the 9th, USC Aiken had runners at first and second, 1 out, and Bonilla laced a shot into left field that scored 1. The Pacers would then add an insurance run on a fielder's choice and take game 1 of the series 9-7. The 0-1 pitch popped up, foul territory down the right side. And the count is now 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch upstairs for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tanner Hall checks the runner Padilla at first and delivers a pitch. Called strike 3 at the knees. And Mercado out on strikes for the first out of the game. Second strikeout of the game for Hall. And the 0-2 pitch upstairs for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch hit in the air, too short. Chandler Corley will make the grab for out number 2. And it brings up Jonathan Banks.
Now batting number 10, Jonathan Banks.
Banks reached on catcher's interference in the first. First pitch from Tanner Hall to Banks is a strike. Banks out of Sharpsburg, Georgia. A transfer from Georgia perimeter. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Padilla on at first. He drew a walk to lead off the inning. And the 0-2 fastball from Tanner Hall high for ball 1. We'll be back with you here tomorrow to wrap up this 3-game series. 1 o'clock start for the Pirates and the Pacers. And the 1-2 pitch, a little bit low. Hall thought he had strike 3. It started heading towards the dugout, but it's called a ball and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and hit to short. Corley will go to Paluski at second for the final out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. No score here at Pirate Field. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning here at Pirate Field, and Will Browning, Trey Paluski, and Mike Warren will come to the plate. Facing Joseph Benitez. Browning looks at the pitch high and outside for a ball. 6'3" junior from Hazelhurst, Georgia. Browning had the game-tying 2-run home run in the 8th yesterday Grounds this one up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So Will Browning has a single to start off the third. And it brings up Trey Paluski.
That brings up the second baseman from Aiken, South Carolina, number 8, Trey Paluski.
The second bacon, Trey Paluski. 0 for 2, with a run scored and RBI. He drew a bases loaded walk in that 5-run 7th inning. Paluski getting 357 now on the year from 2 doubles, 7 runs batted in, and executes a successful sacrifice. Benitez briefly thought about throwing to the shortstop at second to try and get the lead runner, but instead threw on to first, and so the sacrifice from Paluski will move Browning over to second. And with 1 down and a runner in scoring position, it brings up Mike Warren. Warren flew out to right on a nice play by Niall Goings in the first inning. Inning 446 on the year. Warren 4 doubles, a triple, 9 runs batted in. The junior from Aiken, an Andrew College transfer, swings and hits this one into right field for a base hit. Browning had to wait between second and third to make sure that ball wasn't going to be caught by Goings, but he makes it to third. So back-to-back hits. Have runners at the corners with 1 out for Chandler Corley. Corley grounded out to second his first time up. He is hitting 380 now on the year. Benitez, first pitch low and in to Corley. Benitez threw a shutout inning against North Greenville on Wednesday. Picked up the win against Young Harris last Saturday in a 15-5 victory for the Pacers through 6 2/3 innings. Gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, walked 2, struck out 8. Before that, he lost a tough 1-0 game to Mount Olive. Benitez threw 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, 1 run, walked 1, struck out 12, but lost 1-0 to the Trojans. One ball, no strikes. Benitez with the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Benitez's other wins this year, he threw 5 shutout innings to beat Lincoln Memorial 8-1 back on February 4th, and he threw 6 1/3 innings of 3-run ball to beat Shepherd 8-3 on February 11th. The 1-1 pitch, and they've got him picked off. And they say that the first baseman did not tag or Mike Warren, and Warren makes it back to first base safely. And actually it was Benitez who tried to make the tag, and they're going to say that Benitez did not tag Warren, and Warren stayed in the baseline to avoid that tag. So head coach Kenny Thomas, to give him a little, or get an explanation of the call, but the call will stand. So Benitez had Warren picked off. Warren avoids the tag. And after all that, nothing really happened. We're still 1-1 count on Corley, runners at the corners, and 1 down in the inning. The 1-1 delivery from Benitez, and that's outside for ball 2. Browning on at third, Warren on at first. The 2-1 pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Two pitch, high chopper. This should at least get a run home. And they're going to not make the try at first, so it's safe all around. An infield hit for Corley, and the Pirates take a 1-0 lead. The third baseman, Dalton Weeks, fielded it cleanly, but the very last minute decided not to try to throw to first. And so everyone's safe. And Corley drives in the run. Warren is at second. Browning scores 1-0 Pirates for Ryan Patterson. Patterson grounded out to the first baseman. Banks takes a strike on the outside corner here. It's 0-1. Lefty on lefty. Patterson versus Benitez. No balls, one strike. The pitch from Benitez. Low for ball 1. Patterson, 4 home runs, 30 runs driven in. One pitch swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Swinging a grounder to second, could be 2. And Patterson beats the relay throw from the shortstop, Ammerman, so it's just 1 out on the play. Warren moves to third. And there's now runners at the corners for Zach Goebel, who struck out against Benitez in the second. Goebel looks at a pitch low for ball 1. 6'2" sophomore from Blackshear, Georgia, Pierce County High School product. Looks at a strike, and it's 1-1. Goebel 5 doubles, 3 homers, 23 runs batted in, 1 for 5 yesterday. Pirates had just 4 hits yesterday in the game against the Pacers, but 2 of them were home runs, as that swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Warren leads away from third. Patterson leads away from first. The 1-2 delivery from Benitez is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Goebel tried to check his swing, couldn't do it, and that retires the side, but the Pirates strike first on the single by Corley. We head to the top of the 4th, 1-0 Pirates lead. We head to the top of the fourth inning here at Pirate Field. Armstrong State leads USC Aiken 1-0. Mitchell Price swings at the first pitch from Tanner Hall, hits this one into left field where Will Hodges will make the catch on the run for out number 1. And that will bring up Zach Moon, who flew out to center field in the first against Hall. Hall's first pitch to Moon is outside for a ball. One ball, one strike. Hall's pitch is swung on and hit into center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. So USC Aiken gets its first hit of the game on the one-out single by Moon here in the fourth, and it brings up the third baseman, Dalton Weeks. Weeks flew out to left in the second inning. He is 0 for 1 today. Yesterday's contest, 2 for 5 with a pair of RBI singles. First pitch from Hall is a ball. Coming up in about 8 minutes, we've got Armstrong women's tennis going to hit the courts over at the Armstrong Tennis Complex, taking on Clayton State in a Peach Belt Conference match. And then up in Young Harris, the Armstrong State softball team will take on the Mountain Lions in the first Peach Belt Conference doubleheader of the year for your Pirates. Pirates not ranked. They fell out of the poll last week as this pitch is fouled off by Weeks. And they will have a stiff test today because Young Harris comes in at 14-0 on the year, unbeaten on the season. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tanner Hall checks the runner at first, delivers a pitch that is lifted foul down the left side. And it's 2-2. So the 2-2 delivery from Tanner Hall, lifted foul again. And the 2-2 pitch is in the dirt for a ball, so the count is now 3-2. Georgia College now leads Philadelphia 7-5 in the 5th inning as that pitch is hit foul down the left side. Francis Marion St. Rose now tied at 2 apiece, bottom of the 3rd. Georgia Southwestern with an early lead now on Augusta, 2-0, top of the 3rd. And they are just underway between North Georgia and Lander, top of the 1st inning at Lander. And the 3-2 pitch is upstairs for ball 4. And so 2 on, 1 down for Niall Goings, the right fielder, popped up in foul territory to the pitcher, Tanner Hall, in the second inning. Going 6'4", 225 pounds out of Marietta, Georgia, Osborne High School product. Junior righty facing the lefty Hall. First pitch swinging, and he drills this deep to left. This one is going, and this one is gone. It is a 3-run home run for USC Aiken to take the 3-1 lead here at Pirate Field. Fourth home run of the weekend for USC Aiken. And the 3-run shot makes it 3-1 Pacers as Ammerman steps to the plate. First pitch to him is high for a ball. Ammerman grounded out to Caleb Slaughter when he tried to bunt his way on up the first base line. Next pitch is a strike, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Low for ball 2. 30th home run of the year for USC Aiken, continues to lead the Peach Belt Conference in that category, as there's a fly ball into right field off the bat of Ammerman, and Ryan Patterson will make the play for out number 2. And with 2 down, it brings up Charles Padilla, who walked in the 3rd. First pitch swinging, and he hits this one into right field, where again Ryan Patterson will make the play, and that retires the side. 3-run home run for Niall Goings for USC Aiken. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Pacers lead at 3-1. Caleb Slaughter, Will Hodges, and Timothy Gray will be up for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 4th. Armstrong State finds itself trailing now 3-1 after the 3-run home run by Niall Goings in the top half of the inning. Slaughter flew out to center field his first time up. Benitez's first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Pirates, 3 runs on 2 hits for USC Aiken. As the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed again, it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch fouled off. Just got a piece of it, did Slaughter. Benitez has only thrown 40 pitches so far, 27 for strikes. Been very economical. Only threw 4 pitches in the 1-2-3 first inning, as that's again fouled off by the Pirates' first baseman. Pirates wearing their camo tops today with the new white pants, and USC Aiken in the road blue tops with gray pants. No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch from Benitez low for a ball. Great crowd here. Of course, USC Aiken always travels well for their baseball team. As that pitch is upstairs. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now the count on Caleb Slaughter. And time called by Slaughter at the plate. Two-two pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. Benitez strikes out Slaughter for the first out of the 4th inning. 3rd strikeout for Benitez. And it brings up Will Hodges, who singled off of Benitez in the 2nd. First pitch to him is hit into right center field. Goings on the run, and he cannot make the play on it. Hodges is going to pull up into second base with a double, and the Pirates have a 1-out runner in scoring position. Long run for Goings, and he actually got his glove on the ball, but could not come up with the play. And for Will Hodges, that's his 6th double of the season. And it brings up Timothy Gray. Gray flew out to right field in the 2nd inning, 0 for 1 today. Freshman from Augusta. Bats with a runner in scoring position. Pirates trying to get at least 1 back. USC Aiken leads it 3-1. First pitch way outside. Good grab by Padilla behind the plate, but it's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Benitez with the fastball, and Gray fouls that off over towards Alumni Arena, which right now hosting one of 4 3A semifinal state championship games. 2 girls games, 2 guys games over at Alumni Arena, and 2 local girls teams, Beach and Johnson, playing today. Not against each other, but if they both pick up wins, they will meet for the championship, as there's a swing and a miss. So again, a full day of sports here on the campus of Armstrong State University, with baseball, tennis just starting over at the Armstrong Tennis Complex, and high school basketball, Alumni Arena. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Benitez hit in the air to right, but foul. And the count remains 1-2 on Gray. Wind has now shifted direction a little bit. It's blowing in from left field now. Hodges leads away from second. The 1-2 pitch hit in the air into left center field, and that will be caught by the center fielder, Bonilla, for out number 2. Again, that wind tried to knock that ball down, but Bonilla, with good speed, able to run it down. And it brings up Will Browning, who singled and scored the Pirates' only run of the game so far in the 3rd inning. Browning now hitting .450 on the year after that single in his first at-bat. Benitez's first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. The reigning Peach Belt Conference Player of the Week has had 3 home runs now in his last 6 games played, and those are the first home runs of his career for the 3rd-year junior. Next pitch from Benitez is a strike, and it's 1-1. Joseph Benitez from the stretch, and the 1-1 pitch in the dirt, blocked by Padilla, and it's 2-1. USC Aiken leads it. We are in the bottom of the 4th here at Pirate Field. The 2-1 pitch fouled back, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. Padilla will have to throw down to first to complete the strikeout of Browning, which he does, and that retires the side. Pirates get a double, but nothing else. We're through 4, and USC Aiken leads it 3-1. Top of the 5th inning here at Pirate Field. Skylar Mercado will lead things off.
Leading off the second baseman, number 11, Skylar Mercado.
For USC Aiken, he'll be followed by Jose Bonilla and Jonathan Banks, as Tanner Hall begins his 5th inning of work. 69 pitches for Hall, 41 for strikes. And Mercado was caught looking by Hall. Shows bunt on the first pitch here, but takes the pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, one strike. The pitch swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch down low, taken for ball one. One-two pitch fouled back to the screen. And the 1-2 delivery low for ball two. Hall, as we told you earlier, pitching for Houston County High School, a two-time state champion. Houston County won the state title in 2014 and 2016. As called strike three, will send Mercado back to the dugout. Second time he's been caught looking by Hall. And Hall now has 3 strikeouts in the contest as we go back to the top of the order for Jose Bonilla. Bonilla has struck out and popped down in his 2 at-bats against Hall. The Georgia Dugout Club 5A State Player of the Year. Also the Middle Georgia Player of the Year and Region Pitcher of the Year last year. Tries to bunt his way on, but pops it foul down the first base side for strike one. And again, Hall's first collegiate start was a complete game 4-hitter to beat Embry-Riddle down in Daytona Beach. Swing and a miss from Bonilla, and it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch high and outside for ball one. 1-2 pitch hit in the air. Very shallow left field. Will Hodges comes in on the run and makes the grab for out number 2. So quickly 2 down for the Pacers in the 5th, and Jonathan Banks, the first baseman, will bat. Reached on catcher's interference in the 1st, reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd that ended the inning. First pitch from Hall, fouled off for strike one. Swing and a foul again off the bat of Banks. And it's 0-2. Final game of the series tomorrow, 1 o'clock, and then the Pirates will hit the road for an extended period of time. They will be at Morehouse on Wednesday, at North Georgia next weekend, and then it's spring break week here at Armstrong State. Only a couple of games for the Pirates, as there's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and out on strikes is Banks. Hall strikes out 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 3-1 our score. USC Aiken leads. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning here at Pirate Field. Trey Paluski leads things off for the Pirates. Paluski executed a successful sacrifice his first time up, so does not have an official at bat yet, as Joseph Benitez's first pitch is a strike. That takes Paluski by surprise. He thought it was inside, but it's 0-1. And then a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Young Harris has gotten out to a 2-0 lead on Armstrong State softball in the first inning up in Young Harris, as Paluski calls time. Swing and a grounder foul off the bat of Paluski. Georgia College now leads Philadelphia 10-6 in the 6th. Tampa all over Flagler today, 10-4 the score there in the 7th. St. Rose Francis Marion tied at 2, as are Georgia Southwestern and Augusta. Both of those in the 4th inning, and North Georgia leads Lander 1-0 in the 2nd. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Benitez. In the dirt for ball 2. Three runs on 2 hits for USC Aiken, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Pirates, as there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Paluski out on strikes. Benitez has now struck out 5. And we go back to the top of the order for Mike Warren. Warren singled his last time up, flew out to right in the first. He is 1 for 2 today. Went 1 for 4 yesterday. Tries to bunt his way on. Benitez throws high to first, but a nice grab by the first baseman Banks. And Warren is out trying to bunt his way on for the 2nd out of the inning.
That brings back up the shortstop, number 7, Chandler Corley.
So 2 down for Chandler Corley, who drove in a run with a single his last time up. Swings and hits this one into left field. That's a base hit. So Corley, who had his season-long 15-game hitting streak snapped yesterday, now has 2 hits today.
Now batting number 18, Ryan Patterson.
And it brings up Ryan Patterson. 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. Benitez's first pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. Throw over to first, but Corley back to the bag. Swing and a pop-up into foul territory, giving chase is the 3rd baseman, Dalton Weeks, but he will not be able to make a play on it. And the count is now 0-2. Oh, 0-2 pitch, called strike 3, and Patterson out on strikes. Benitez strikes out 2 in the inning We are through 5 here at Pirate Field. USC Aiken leads 3-1. Chad Jackson back with you here at Pirate Field. Top of the 6th inning, 3-1 our score. USC Aiken will lead things off with Mitchell Price. He'll be followed by Zach Moon and Dalton Weeks facing Tanner Hall. The freshman thrown 82 pitches through 5 innings, 51 for strikes. First pitch is low for a ball. Price 0 for 2, a fly out to left and a fielder's choice. Swings and misses for strike 1. One pitch, and that's fouled off by Price, and it's 1-2. Price calls time, steps out of the batter's box. Now he'll be back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Hall is fouled off down the left side. And the 1-2 delivery is high and outside for 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch inside, taken for ball 3. Game 3 tomorrow. As we said, Pirates away for the next few weeks. As a swing and a miss, strike 3 will send Price back to the dugout. And we'll bring up Zach Moon. Pirates play Wednesday at Morehouse. Next Saturday, Sunday at North Georgia. Then the Wednesday after that, which is during our spring break, they'll play at Belmont Abbey. And then on March 20th, the Pirates will play Mount Olive in Sumter, South Carolina before finally returning back home and playing Claflin on March 21st. I believe that's a Tuesday. 2 o'clock. First pitch between the Pirates and the Panthers. Pirates have already played at Claflin this year, played a road game up there on February 21st, won that one 8-6. 1-0 pitch to Moon is inside for a ball. Zach Moon 1 for 2 on the day for the Pacers. The 6'4" senior swings and hits one a long way to left. This one is gone, and Zach Moon has a home run on the day. And the solo shot makes the score 4-1. Sixth home run of the year that leads the Pacers. And Moon is now 2 for 3 on the day. And 3 for 5 in the series. And head coach Calvin Culberson out to talk things over with Tanner Hall. We'll take a short break and come back. You're listening to and watching Pirate Baseball. Meeting on the mound is done between head coach Calvin Culberson and freshman Tanner Hall. And Hall will now go to work on Dalton Weeks. Weeks shows bunt, but takes the pitch low for ball 1. Weeks walked and has flied out. He's 0 for 1. Looks at a pitch down and away for ball 2. And the pitch count now starting to creep up for Hall. 94 pitches here in the top of the 6th. 2-0 pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Only 3 hits given up by Hall, but unfortunately 2 of them left the park and have driven in all 4 of the Pacers' runs this afternoon. That pitch is a strike. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch in the dirt taken for ball 3. And the 3-2 pitch is low for ball 4, and Weeks draws his second walk of the game. Third walk issued by Tanner Hall. And it brings up Niall Goings, who already has a 3-run home run in this one, coming in the 4th inning. And now Will Browning wants to chat briefly with Hall. Swing and a pop-up into shallow left field. Chandler Corley will run out onto the outfield grass and make the grab for out number 2. So 2 down for the shortstop, Tyler Ammerman. He is 0 for 2, ground out and a fly out. First pitch is outside for a ball. Weeks with a modest lead at first as that pitch is fouled off. Hall passing 100 pitches now. And the 1-1 pitch is in the dirt. Two-one pitch grounded to short. Chandler Corley will smother it, flip it to Paluski at second, and that retires the side. But USC Aiken tacks on a run on the solo home run by Zach Moon. We head to the bottom of the 6th, 4-1 USC Aiken. Zach Goebel leads off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Pirates. He'll be followed by Caleb Slaughter and Will Hodges as Joseph Benitez now finds himself with a 3-run lead here. The first pitch to Goebel is high for a ball. And Benitez, even though he scattered 6 hits, has been pretty economical. 67 pitches, 46 strikes as that pitch is low. He has struck out 5 and has not walked a batter so far today. The 2-0 pitch low for ball 3. And the 3-0 pitch, that is a strike. And it's 3-1 to Goebel, who Benitez has retired via the strikeout twice today. That pitch is a strike. And it's 3-2. The 3-2 pitch swung on and missed. Throw to first is in time to retire Goebel, and that's the third time he has struck out today against Benitez. And that brings up the first baseman, Caleb Slaughter.
First baseman, number 15, Caleb Slaughter.
Slaughter 0 for 2, strikeout in his last at bat. He is also flied out to center field. First pitch from Benitez, right over the plate for strike one. And the next pitch also right over the plate. Benitez pitching pretty aggressively here with that 3-run lead. And the 0-2 pitch low and in for ball one. One-two pitch hit in the air to right field. Goings is on his horse, and that is up against the fence, and Caleb Slaughter is going to have at least a triple because Goings is down. This is going to be an inside the park home run for Caleb Slaughter as Goings crashed up against the fence trying to get the ball hit by Slaughter. So the Pirates make it 4-2. But we will now check on Niall Goings, the right fielder for USC Aiken, and make sure he is okay. So Niall Goings is okay and is going to stay into the game, but the Pirates get one back on the inside the park home run by Caleb Slaughter. And for Slaughter, that is his fourth home run of the year. And it's now 4-2 as Will Hodges comes to the plate. First pitch to him is low for a ball. Hodges has singled and doubled in his 2 at-bats. Swinging a grounder through the hole into left field, and that's a base hit. Will Hodges has a 3-hit day. And the shortstop, Tyler Ammerman, is shaken up on the play. It looks like he might have landed hard when he dove for that ball around the lip. You don't really see it that well on the camera, but that lip it's more than just like an inch or two. It's a pretty good lip between the infield dirt and the outfield grass. And if you land on that wrong, you can definitely do some damage. And Ammerman trying to walk it off here. Been a tough half inning for the defense of USC Aiken. And hey, Barry, don't trust Wikipedia for everything. Looks like he is going to be coming out of this game, so we are going to have a substitution here for USC Aiken. And number 9, Joey Smithers, is going to come in. We'll see if he comes in right at short or if they move the infield around a bit. Because they could take Mercado, who's at second, and put him at short. And so Smithers is going to come in at short for Ammerman. And now Timothy Gray, who represents the tying run, will come to the plate. Gray is flied out twice. Checks a swing on a pitch in the dirt here, and it's 1-0. Will Hodges on at first. 1 run in for the Pirates on the inside of the park home run to right from Caleb Slaughter. And a throw over to first will chase Hodges back to the bag. And the pitch is a strike to Gray, and it's 1-1. One pitch in the dirt, blocked by Padilla behind the plate, and it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, pitch high, and it's now 3-1 to Gray. Throw over to first. Again, Hodges back. 4 runs, 3 hits for USC Aiken, 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for Armstrong State. We are in the bottom of the 6th, game 2 of our 3-game Peach Belt Conference series here from Savannah. Swinging a tapper foul over towards Brian English in the third base coaching box. 3-2 pitch, a little inside-out swing from Gray, and he gets a piece of it. So again, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Benitez, high, ball 4. So Hodges trots down to second. Gray is on at first, and it brings up the catcher, Will Browning.
That brings up the catcher, number 27, Will Browning.
Meeting on the mound is done, and Benitez will now go to work on Browning, who is 1 for 2. Struck out his last time up, singled in the third, and scored. It is a 4-2 ball game, and Benitez's first pitch to Browning is a strike. The inning began with a strikeout of Goebel, but then Caleb Slaughter homered to right on an inside the park home run. As there's a swing and a miss from Browning. Hodges then singled to left on a play where Tyler Emmerman was shaken up and he had to come out of the game. Then a walk to Gray. That's where we stand right now. No balls, 2 strikes on Browning. And that's low and in for ball 1. And obviously Padilla got crossed up on the signals with Benitez. He was not expecting the ball in that location. So he has a quick word with him. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch is called strike 3, and Browning out on strikes, caught looking on a pitch that might have been a little up in the zone. It's not a spot that Benitez has hit most of the day, so it really took Browning by surprise. But it brings up the second baseman, Trey Paluski. Actually, it's going to be a pinch hitter. Spencer Harvey is going to pinch hit for Trey Paluski. So Spencer Harvey, the senior from Guyton and Georgia Southern transfer, comes in. 194 average, 6 hits and 31 at-bats. But of his 6 hits, 2 are home runs, 1 is a double, and he takes the first pitch high for ball 1. 90 pitches now for Benitez, 59 for strikes. 1-0 pitch, that is a strike. It's 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is right over the plate again. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Benitez swung on and missed, strike 3, and that will end the inning. Pirates get one back on the home run by Slaughter. We go the top of the seventh, 4-2, USC Aiken leads. Top of the seventh inning here at Pirate Field. And defensively for the Pirates, sophomore Stetson Smith is going to take over at second base for Trey Paluski, who was lifted for a pinch hitter in the bottom of the sixth. And Tanner Hall will face the catcher Charles Padilla, who swings and hits the first pitch into right field. Ryan Patterson will drift back and makes the catch for out number one. So one down for the second baseman, Skylar Mercado, who has struck out twice against Hall. They have gone to the fourth inning up in Young Harris. It remains Young Harris 2, Armstrong State nothing in softball action. First pitch is a strike to Mercado. And the 0-1 pitch, strike again. No balls, 2 strikes. Tanner Hall with the delivery to Mercado, and then time called by Mercado. He steps out of the batter's box. Oh, 2 pitch fouled back to the screen. Tomorrow, Armstrong State softball has an even stiffer test than today's matchup against the unbeaten Young Harris Mountain Lions. They will play number 4 ranked North Georgia, as again Mercado fouls off the pitch. Of course, the Pirates won twice in the NCAA Super Regional at North Georgia last year to advance to the D2 championships for the 3rd time in the last 4 years. It has become quite a rivalry between the two teams. North Georgia picked to win the Peach Belt this year. And they have ascended the rankings to number 4. They are 12-5 going into today's action. They will play Flagler today as the Pirates play Young Harris. As there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Browning will have to throw down to complete the strikeout, which he does. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 down for Jose Bonilla, the center fielder.
That brings up number 4,
Bonilla, the switch hitter, hitting from the right side against the lefty Hall. And Will Browning wants a quick word with Hall. Hall has thrown now 109 pitches, 67 for strikes. You would think that this might be the last inning for Hall with that many pitches thrown. First pitch is low and in for ball one. And the 1-0 pitch hit into left field, and that is a base hit for Bonilla. Briefly thought about trying for two, but rounds first and stays there. That is the fourth hit of the game for the Pacers. And it brings up the first baseman, Jonathan Banks, who was a strikeout victim of Hall his last time up. He's 0 for 3 officially. And it looks like that will be it for Tanner Hall. So a new pitcher is going to come in for the Pirates. We'll tell you about him when we come back. You're listening to and watching Pirate Baseball. The new pitcher for Armstrong State is senior right-hander Nathan Ward. And he will face Jonathan Banks with 2 out, 1 on here in the top of the 7th inning. Ward making his 6th appearance of the year, 1-0 with a 1.29 ERA. He's thrown 7 innings, given up 4 hits, walked 6, struck out 7. Ward's first pitch is down and away for ball 1 to Banks. Tanner Hall goes 6 2/3, gives up 4 hits, 4 runs, walks 3, strikes out 6. And unfortunately for him, 2 of the 4 hits he gave up left the park and have accounted for all 4 runs for the Pacers today. As Ward's next pitch is upstairs, 4-2. Ward, the 5th-year senior from Richmond Hill. Pitch is down and away, and Browning could not figure out where the ball was, and so alertly, Bonilla will take second. So with first base open, at 3-0 count, Ward will have to be careful on this pitch to Banks. And it's high, ball 4. And that will bring up the left fielder, Mitchell Price. Price 0 for 3, reached on a fielder's choice in the first, flew out to left in the 4th, struck out in the 6th, grounds this one foul down the third base side for strike 1. Two on, 2 out, top of the 7th. Nate Ward trying to get the Pirates out of this jam. Swing and a miss by Price, and it's now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and chopped to third. It is a foul ball. Gray fielded it and stuck out his leg and tagged third. But according to our home plate umpire, he was in foul territory. By the way, Michael Stewart is our home plate umpire today. Greg Wilson on the bases. Again, no balls, 2 strikes. Ward with the pitch. Popped up into shallow left field. Chandler Corley will settle underneath and make the grab, and that retires the side. So the Pirates get out of the jam. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's a 7th inning stretch. Stand up wherever you are. Pirates need 2. Top of the order for your Pirates here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Mike Warren, Chandler Corley, and Ryan Patterson facing Joseph Benitez. 93 pitches, 62 strikes for Benitez through 6. The most he has thrown in any game this year is 7 innings. He did that against Mount Olive in February. And he starts off Warren with a pitch in the dirt. Warren swings and misses for strike 1. Warren 1 for 3, tried to bunt his way on, but last time up, but grounded out to the pitcher Benitez. Takes this pitch low and in for a ball. Armstrong women's tennis gave up just 1 game in sweeping all 3 doubles matches from Clayton State, so they lead 3-0 heading into singles play over at the Armstrong State Tennis Complex. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Warren hit in the air into center field. And coming on is Bonilla. He'll make the catch. They had Warren played shallow in the outfield, and that allowed Bonilla to come in and make the grab for out number 1. I'll bring up Chandler Corley, 2 for 3 with an RBI today is Corley. Pushing his average up to 395 on the year. Benitez's first pitch to Corley. Check swing on the pitch in the dirt. They say he does not go. And it's 1-0. Next pitch swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. This next pitch coming for Benitez will be number 100. The 1-1 delivery, low for ball 2. There is some activity in the USC Aiken bullpen. As the 2-1 pitch is down and away. And so Benitez in danger of putting Corley on here with 1 out. As his pitch count starts to get up. The 3-1 pitch, that is a strike. And it's 3-2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Corley out on strikes. Benitez has now struck out 10 through 6 2/3. And it brings up Ryan Patterson, who Benitez caught looking his last time up. The first pitch from Benitez is a strike. Third game for Patterson this week. When you count the Buford game on Wednesday, the game here yesterday, and he only has 2 hits, but they're both Grand Slam home runs. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Two-one pitch hit to second Throw to first in time. Good play by Mercado to run that down. And a 3-up, 3-down inning for Benitez and the Pacers sends us to the 8th. 4-2, USC Aiken leads. Zach Moon leads off the top of the 8th inning for USC Aiken, facing Nate Ward, who begins his second inning of work. Ward came in relief of Tanner Hall, walked a batter, but then got a pop out to end the inning. And he will now face Moon, who is 2 for 3 with a solo home run. That was in the top of the 6th inning. Swings and misses at the first pitch here from Ward. Armstrong softball has gotten a run back. Logan Harrell with an RBI double. And in the 5th inning, it is 2-1 Young Harris. Pirates still batting. 0-1 pitch, down and away, 4-1. And as we told you, Armstrong Tennis heading into singles play over at the Armstrong Tennis Complex, up 3-0 on Clayton State. 1-1 pitch, grounded foul down the third base side. Tomorrow morning, Armstrong Women's Tennis will play Montevallo. Armstrong Men's Tennis will play Northwood out of Michigan. The Montevallo match starts at 9 a.m., Northwood at 10. So when we're on YouTube with you here at 1, we'll be able to hopefully give you some finals from those matches. And then tomorrow, softball goes to North Georgia, plays at 1 in a doubleheader against the Nighthawks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Zach Moon. Ward with the pitch, and that's popped up. Caleb Slaughter has a beat on it and will make the grab for out number 1. So 1 down for Dalton Weeks. The third baseman, who is 0 for 1 with a pair of walks today. Ward's first pitch to him is a strike. Nate Ward, 5th-year senior. A couple of 5th-year seniors on the pitching staff for the Pirates. Caleb Woods, we saw pitch yesterday as well. Along with Ryan Patterson, the 3 seniors who have been a part of this program the longest. And the last 3 players to have played for head coach Joe Roberts. He's in the news this week because The head coach at Southeastern Oklahoma, Mike Matheny, is on pace to pass Coach Roberts to become the all-time winningest coach in Division II history, as the 2-1 pitch from Ward is a strike. Had a big write-up on Coach Matheny in the NCAA News. And in that article, Coach Matheny actually praised Coach Roberts, saying that he has done a lot over the years for Division II baseball and baseball in general. And nice to see that camaraderie among the Division II coaching fraternity. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Ward is called strike 3. And Weeks out on strikes for the second out of the inning, and it brings up Niall Goings, the right fielder. Goings is 1 for 3, but that one was a big one, a 3-run home run in the 4th. As Ward's first pitch to him is a strike. Goings with his second home run of the year, and right now, the major difference in this game is that pitch is low. Pirates scored 1 in the 3rd on the RBI by Chandler Corley. Goings' 3-run shot in the top of the 4th made it 3-1. And then each team had a solo home run in the 6th. The Pacers from Zach Moon, as Goings fouls that 1-1 pitch off. And the Pirates from Caleb Slaughter, that was of the inside the park variety, when Goings crashed into the right field fence trying to run down the ball hit by Slaughter. I want to say I was trying to think of the last inside the park home run for the Pirates, and it might have been Michael Price, as there's another pitch fouled off. It has not happened often here at Pirate Field. Price, center fielder, who played 2 years for the Pirates. 2010, 2011. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Nate Ward works a 1-2-3-8. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Pirates trail it 4-2. Chad Jackson back with you here at Pirate Field. We move to the 8th inning, and USC Aiken has made the move to the bullpen. Pacers will bring in 5'11" freshman right-hander William Ard to come in the 8th. Try and protect this 2-run lead. Ard making his 8th appearance of the year, 2-0 with a 2.16 earned run average. He's thrown 8 1/3 innings, given up 5 hits. He has walked 8 and struck out 7. And he replaces Benitez, who went 7 innings, gave up 8 hits, 2 runs, walked 1, struck out 10. And Zach Goebel, who struck out 3 times against Benitez, will now go to work on Ard. And he looks at a first pitch strike. The 0-1 delivery in the dirt for ball 1. Armstrong State softball now leads Young Harris 4-2 in the 5th inning. As Grobel hits this one into left field, and that is a leadoff single for the Pirates here in the 8th. And it brings up Caleb Slaughter. Again, had the inside the park home run his last time up. A 2-run double for Jane Traska and an RBI double for Connor Weaver. Pirates still batting in the 5th against Young Harris. Again, leading at 4-2. First pitch to Slaughter is a ball. Slaughter 1 for 3 with that home run. One-0 pitch, hit into left, that's a base hit. So back-to-back singles for the Pirates brings the go-ahead run to the plate in the form of Will Hodges.
That brings up the left fielder, number 23, Will Hodges.
And all Hodges has done today is go 3 for 3 with a double. And a quick scamper down to the bullpen for USC Aiken as they send a couple of players down there to get loose in a hurry, as Ard has given up back-to-back hits to start the 8th. Corners are in, expecting a bunt from Hodges here. And Ard will step off the rubber and check the runner at second. Hodges shows bunt and takes the pitch low for ball 1. Zach Goebel on at second. Caleb Slaughter on at first. And the 1-0 pitch. Bunted to third. And they'll get the lead runner at third, as the pitcher Ard will field it. And that's out number 1.
That brings up the third baseman, number 20, Tim Gray.
So Hodges cannot get the bunt down successfully, and now Timothy Gray will bat. He is 0 for 2, drew a walk his last time up. First pitch to him is in the dirt, blocked by Padilla. Padilla's had a really nice game behind the plate. He has blocked several tough pitches throughout the afternoon. And the 1-0 pitch, that is a strike. And it's 1-1. USC Aiken leads, but the Pirates threatening here in the bottom of the 8th with 2 on and just 1 out. The pitch in the dirt, again blocked by Padilla. And it's 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch down and away. And it's now 3-1 to Timothy Gray. Three-one pitch, inside out swing, and it's fouled over towards the Pirates dugout, and it's now 3-2. Three-two pitch fouled off. Again, the payoff pitch fouled off. So Timothy Gray battling the reliever William Ard for USC Aiken. Gray's fouled off 3 straight here. And that pitch is hit up the middle. Could be 2. On to second for 1, on to first. It is a 6-4-3 double play. And the Pirates had runners at first and second with nobody out. Could not advance the runners, and we head to the 9th. 4-2, USC Aiken leads. We move to the 9th here at Pirate Field. And Joey Smithers will get his first chance to bat this weekend. Came in defensively for Tyler Ammerman when Ammerman was shaken up on a play a couple of innings ago. Smithers, a 6-foot sophomore from Aiken. Looks at a pitch low and away for ball 1. Smithers 0 for 9 on the season. This is his 16th appearance of the year. 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. It'll be Smithers, Padilla, and Mercado to face Nate Ward here in the ninth, who begins his third inning of work. Got the final out of the seventh and then pitched a 1-2-3 eighth. And he's ahead in the count 1-2 on Smithers here. The 1-2 pitch down low, it's 2-2. Four runs, 4 hits for USC Aiken. 2 runs, 10 hits. 1 error for the Pirates. And Armstrong State had a golden opportunity to get some back, as this one's popped up to second. Stetson Smith on the outfield grass will make the play for out number 1. And it brings up the catcher, Padilla.
That brings up number 16, Charlie Padilla.
Padilla is 0 for 2. His flight out to right a couple times has also drawn a walk. Pirates have left 8 runners on base in this one. USC Aiken has left 5 on. And in a close game, every one of those is magnified. Ward's first pitch to Padilla is letter high for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Or no balls, 1 strike. Sorry, that pitch is low, and it's now 1-1. Again, back with you here tomorrow, 1 p.m. start to wrap up this 3-game Peach Belt Conference Series. We'll give you one last check of the scoreboard here in a moment of league games. A couple of those noon starts should be final, and they are. Georgia College beat Philadelphia 13-6. Tampa beat Flagler 11-4, as there's a check swing on a ball in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Francis Marion leads St. Rose 5-4 in the 7th. Georgia Southwestern leads Augusta 5-4 in the 8th. Good pitchers duel in Lander 1-0. North Georgia leads in the 7th. UNC Pembroke, Columbus State underway. And Columbus State leads it 2-0 in the 2nd. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Ward is hit foul. Again, the 3-2 pitch is called a ball. And down to first trots Charles Padilla, as he is a 1-out base runner, and it will bring up Mercado. Skylar Mercado steps to the plate. 0 for 3. He's struck out 3 times today. First pitch to him is upstairs for a ball. Swinging a grounder foul over towards the Pirates dugout will even the count at 1-1. Well, the Pirates are 13-4 this season. 3 of the 4 losses the Pirates have had this year have been by 1 or 2 runs. So, once again, the Pirates find themselves in a close game as that pitch is low. Pirates lost 5-4 in 16 innings to Valdosta in the opening game of the season, as that pitch is outside. They came back and beat Embry-Riddle 4-2. But then lost 3-2 to Davis and Elkins, and then here yesterday, 9-7 to the Pacers. Pirates did pick up an 8-6 win over Claflin, so right now the Pirates' record is 2-3, and games decided by 2 runs or less, as Mercado draws the walk, and not what you wanted to happen. You walk the 8 and 9 hole hitters to get to the top of the order, as Jose Bonilla comes to the plate, and Ward, who has now thrown 41 pitches, 22 for strikes, will get a visit from head coach Calvin Culverson. The new pitcher for the Pirates is senior right-hander Nick Andrus. 6'1", 180 pounds out of Katy, Texas. West Georgia Tech transfer in his second year with the Pirates. Pitched 2/3 of an inning yesterday in the 9-7 loss, and he relieves Nate Ward, who threw 1 2/3 shutout. But he walked 3, struck out 2, and the runners on first and second are his responsibility, as Andrus will face the center fielder Jose Bonilla. This is the same situation Bonilla was in the 9th inning yesterday. At that point, it was a 7-7 game, and Bonilla singled to left, drove in a run. Pacers went on to win at 9-7. Here he bats with runners at first and second, 1 out. And Andrus' first pitch is grounded into right field. That's a base hit. Run is going to score. So Bonilla gives the Pacers an insurance run. It's now 5-2.
That brings up number 10, Jonathan Banks.
So Jonathan Banks fouls off the first pitch from Andrus. Banks 0 for 3 with a walk in his last time up. Runners at the corners, still just one out. Throw over to first is wide. Another run scores on the error. It's now 6-2. So that will close the book on Ward, who gives up 2 runs, although only 1 is earned at this point. And now Banks bats with a runner 90 feet away, less than 2 outs, so the infield will come in. First pitch, or the next pitch, excuse me, is a strike, and it's 0-2. Swinging a shot into right field, and Ryan Patterson will make the grab. Runner tags from third and scores. On the sacrifice fly from Banks, it's now 7-2.
Now batting number 1, Mitchell Price.
Mitchell Price looks at a pitch low for ball 1. 0 for 4 today is Price. Popped out to Chandler Corley at short his last time up. And the next pitch is a strike. Pirates trailed at 4-2 and had runners on first and second with nobody out in the bottom of the 8th. And now it's 7-2 Pacers, top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch from Andrus, fouled off, out of play. One-two pitch low. Price lays off of it. And the 2-2 pitch also low. Three balls, 2 strikes. Nick Andrus with the pitch. Popped up, but that's going to get out of play. And the 3-2 pitch is low for ball 4.
That brings up number 14, Zach Moon.
Zach Moon steps in, 2 for 4. A single and a solo home run. His 6th of the year. That leads the Pacers. Pirates scored their first 4 runs of this game, all via the home run. As a pass ball moves Price to second. But all 3 runs in this inning coming on a error, a single, and a sacrifice fly. As that pitch is inside for ball 2. Three balls, no strikes. Nick Andrus struggling now after walking Price and falling behind the count to Moon. And that is a strike. And the next pitch also a strike. So Andrus comes back, works the count full. Three-two pitch hit in the air to left center field. Mike Warren is going to come in, make the grab, and that retires the side. But the damage is done as USC Aiken plates 3, and the Pirates head to the bottom of the 9th, trailing it 7-2. Chad Jackson back with you here at Pirate Field. USC Aiken has gone to the bullpen once again, and we'll bring in Mitch Spence, who saved the 9-7 win for USC Aiken yesterday by striking out the side after giving up a leadoff single to Mike Warren. He will come in here. It is not a save situation with the Pacers up by 5. But Spence makes his 8th appearance of the year, 1-0 with a 3.52 ERA and 2 saves. 7 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 8 hits. He has walked 4, struck out 12, and again, 3 of those coming yesterday. And he will face Will Browning
Number 27, Will Browning.
to lead off the 9th. Browning 1 for 3, a single and a pair of strikeouts. We believe Tyler Epps will pinch hit after Browning. He has a bat and is on deck, as Spence's first pitch is a strike. 7-2. Pirates doubling up the Pacers in hits, but USC Aiken making the most of all of their hits as that pitch is a ball. Three runs in the 4th, 1 in the 6th, 3 in the 9th for the Pacers. Pirates had their single runs in the 3rd and 6th innings. 1-2 count now on Browning. And the pitch is outside for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch fouled off. They're into the top of the 6th at Young Harris. Armstrong State softball continues to lead 4-2. And Browning swings and misses. And that's the first out of the inning, and now Tyler Epps will pinch hit. .57 junior out of Statesboro and transfer from Middle Georgia. Epps looks at a strike from Spence, and it's 0-1. 7 for 15 on the year with 2 doubles, a home run, making his 12th appearance of the season. And the 0-1 pitch bounces about 4 feet in front of the plate for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch down low, and it's 2-1. And the next pitch high, so 3-1 now the count on Epps. Three balls, 1 strike. Spence with the delivery, and it's a strike. It's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Spence, that's in the dirt for ball 4. And the Pirates have a 1-out base runner as Mike Warren will come to the plate. 1 for 4 on the day.
Center fielder, number 16, Mike Warren.
Women's tennis has won the first set in all 6 singles matches against Clayton State. as Warren takes a pitch high for ball one. And the next pitch is at the knees for strike one. North Georgia leads Lander now 2-0 as there's a grounder to short. Could be two. It is a 6-4-3 double play. And that will end it as USC Aiken takes game 2 of this series from your Pirates 7-2. We'll be back here with you at Pirate Field at 1 on Sunday for the final game between the Pacers and the Pirates.